Hi everyone, Ashlyn Keys, a YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about house hunting. So, me and my husband have been looking for a trailer, a mobile home, and or a rent to own home. And I just wanted to shoot out a few tips for you guys because we have been home hunting before, and there's lots of little things that people don't think about and stuff like that when they're home hunting. So, when you look for a home, you want to like check the floorboards and, walk around, see if there's any spots, especially in a mobile home, that are like worn or feel like your foot can literally fall through the floor or like fill up on the ceilings and stuff like that if you're in a mobile home and see if there's any weak spots and stuff. And just have a home inspection. So do it yourself and also hire a professional to inspect the house like, for an example, you can hire a mold company that can come in with the homeowner's permission and see if you can get the home inspected for moisture and mold. So then that way you don't have to worry about moisture and mold, like water damage or mold, because me and my husband bought a mobile home a few years back and it ended up having mold and moisture problems. So, but the sad thing it was is that, the inside of the home was looked at and inspected, but the problem was underneath the house is where there was moisture and mold, black mold underneath the house, under the floorboard. But I'm like so highly allergic to like every kind of mold that there is. There's different kind of molds, and black mold was the mold that was under our mobile home, and I'm like severely allergic. So I was like feeling like I couldn't breathe. I got really sick. My son got sick. And my other two weren't at the house a lot because they were at school. My husband was at work all day and all night, so he wasn't really exposed. But me and my infant got really, really sick and we had to go to the hospital. And so, yeah, like we had to get that home demolished because we didn't have the money to get it cleaned. Because in order to clean that, they would have had to take out all the insulation from underneath the house, scrub it all down thoroughly and professionally the way they do it and safely. And then they would have had to put all the insulation back in. We would have had to hire someone different to do that and seal the insulation in and everything. So it would have cost too much money to do that too. So you want to just get your home inspection, and then the next thing you do, if you decide you like the home and you get it inspected and everything and you decide to buy it, is you want to then put home insurance on it immediately, or renter's insurance if you're renting to own. And then also, if you're buying a mobile home from a mobile home park, you want to go to the office and before you buy the trailer, because I do know someone personally that has bought a mobile home before they got approved at the park, and they actually got kicked out of their own home that they owned because they were not approved in the mobile, they weren't approved to live in the mobile home court because they had like some criminal charges. So always make sure before you purchase a mobile home that you're approved to live in mobile home courts. So you don't want to have a criminal background of any sort, not anything that's really bad. Um, yeah, I don't have one at all, and you want to try not to have one at all. But I know that life happens, and OWIs and different little things like that. That's not really little, but like things like that can happen in life. So, you want to try to have a clear background and stuff like that, and you want to have good credit, the best credit that you can get, and then good rental history if you can, if you've had rental history with different apartments or different landlords from different mobile home parks or anything like that. You want to have a good history of that, and then get yourself approved, and then you can buy the home and then put home insurance on it, and then you're ready to move in. So there's a lot of steps to take. You don't just want to go out there, look at a house really quick and be like, this is nice, I want it, buy it, and then you're in trouble. Because there's lots of things that can go wrong with the home that you don't know about if you don't inspect it. The plumbing could go wrong. The furnace could go wrong. The hot and cold water heater could go wrong. You could have mold in the house, like I was saying. Um, lots of different things. So, with that being said, you want to check everything out. But me and my husband, we think we found a really nice home. If we get approved for to live in the mobile home park, which I'm sure we will because we both are not don't have a criminal background, a bad one at all. We don't have any crimes or anything on our criminal background history. Um, our credit isn't that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. And we have good rental history. We lived in a mobile home court for 5 years before a natural disaster hit our home with trees and took it down. And we've lived in this apartment for 2 years. So 5 years at a mobile home court and then 2 years at this apartment. So that's pretty good rental history. So we should be approved. And then we're just if we once we inspect the home and everything, we're gonna buy it if it that falls through. So that's all the stuff that you want to do. We're on a really exciting journey right now because everything's kind of looking up for us when things weren't looking up for us 2 years ago. So yes, and then if you're looking for a home, there's lots of different things with that too. Like um, with a house, you want to make sure like how kind of look at your community and what kind of neighborhood you're moving into. Same with the mobile home court, but with the house, you want to make sure like you kind of know the neighbors are good people, and because you're going to be living by them forever if you're buying a house, you want to get put in as much down payment onto the house when you're trying to buy it as you can. Then that way, when you're paying your mortgage, you're not having such a high mortgage payment. And then same goes for that. You want to get a home inspection and stuff like that to see how things are looking with that house and everything before you just purchase it. And then that is that and stuff like that, house insurance, all that, so you don't get robbed or if a fire happened or anything. So same thing. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that today and um, wish us luck because we're going to be turning in our applications tomorrow for that part. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that we learned and stuff like that. So I will be on with another life topic. Thank you.